Bonjour, everyone. It has been a long time, and it is Sue, with Sue is retiring to France on a shoestring. If this is your first time here, welcome, bonjour. If it is not, it is good to see you all again. I have missed doing videos, but I've just been too crazy busy on the trip, my scouting trip to France, and now the last 2 or 3 days recovering from jet lag. And it kind of cracks me up because I have an Oura ring which reads all your body functions. And I wasn't sleeping tremendously well in France, but okay. And then as soon as I got back home, I sacked out for 3 days, right? And then last night was just a regular night of sleep. And now my Oura ring, after 3 days of praising me for such amazing sleep, today it started scolding me, telling me that I needed to get back on good sleep hygiene, which is ridiculous because I think I slept literally 45 minutes less last night than I did any of the last previous nights. And I still got over 7.5 hours of sleep. So I wish I could tell this thing to shut up, but you can't. So if you get an Oura ring, know that it will nag you on a regular basis. Enough said about that. So what is going on? Oh my goodness. So much has been going on in the last probably 48 hours. I came back home and I had received my Illinois driver's license record from when I first got my driver's license in 1975. So I have that in the bag. 2, I have sent away to the great state of Oregon and will send away to the great state of Arizona for driver's records to complete a full 10-year history back from when I arrive in France in May 2025 back to similar time frame in 2015. And during that time, of course, I lived in multiple states, so I have to ask both states for that information. 3, I have been so busy today. I have cleared out 4 cabinets in the RV of, you name it, excess electronic cords and plug-in charger things. I had no idea how many of those I had, but it was significant, and USB cables. I also am very proud of myself, but also kind of sad. I had a huge cabinet full of hardback books that I basically put together like a Tetris when I started RVing in 2017. And I have not touched the majority of those books the entire time. I have read a lot of ebooks, but I haven't read any of the hardbacks. And so what's the likelihood that I'm going to read those in the next couple of months, or pack them all up, pay to have them lugged all the way over to France, and they're heavy, and then have them sit someplace in France for the next couple of years as well and not read them? Pretty likely. So I just dropped them all off at Goodwill here in Marble Falls, and I feel fantastic. That frees up not just a lot of space, but a lot of mental space as well, and a lot of guilt for not getting to those books when I told myself I was going to. I'm running out of fingers. I think this is 4, maybe 5, arthritis. I also listed 5 things today on Facebook Marketplace /Nextdoor/OfferUp. A 61 key Casio keyboard that I purchased in 2022 in advance of my knee replacement surgery because I was going to be out of work for 8 weeks and I was going to use that time to learn how to play the piano. Did I learn how to play the piano again? No. Has it been sitting in storage underneath my bed the entire time? Yes. So it's time to get rid of that. Again, something that I could take it to France, but the likelihood of me actually doing anything with that keyboard is once again remote. I also listed a bunch of electronics. I still have a lot to go. I have 2 big monitors that I need to list, and then several years ago when I was doing some travel and was able to work remotely from my teardrop trailer, I bought this really cool set of dual laptop screens that basically plug into your laptop and one screen on either side of your main laptop screen, so you have 3 screens on a laptop, and that was fantastic. But I need to get rid of that too because I'm not using it, and it was expensive, and it's still expensive, so hopefully I'll be able to realize a little bit of some coin back on that purchase at least. I also packed 2 boxes, one with more clothing and some Christmas stuff, and one with all of my photos and all of my, I guess you'd call it like heirloom information, historical information, my original birth certificate, and a lot of other of that type of stuff. High school records, college records, diplomas, just all sorts of things. So that felt really good too. I'm trying to get as much as I possibly can get done of clearing out cabinets and at least taking stock of the things that I still need to sell, because if you recall, and some of you don't know this, I am going in for rotator cuff surgery on my left shoulder next Friday, the 21st. So there is a lot of things I need to do before then that requires mobility, because I will be pretty much out of commission in using my left arm for a minimum of 4 weeks, probably 6 weeks at the minimum, and certainly longer than 6 weeks for anything that would require lifting, pulling, things like that could tear out the stitches and tear out the sutures and things like that. So don't want to play that game at all. I have my visa appointment set up for March 18th. I will be having dinner with a close friend in Houston the night before that, so that will be a lot of fun. Still trying to debate if I want to take the dogs. And I am doing this video today just to do a quick update on all the pesky stuff before I go under the knife, knowing that I will have several weeks to sit down and compile all of my notes and all of my photos and all of my thoughts about the places that I visited in France over the time period from January 29th through February 11th. Some fantastic towns. I don't think that there was a town I didn't enjoy, but I was able to knock many of them off my list for a lot of different reasons, which you'll have to wait and watch the videos to find out why. But that's pretty much it for today. Again, a lot of really good stuff done. It is sunny and kind of crisp today. We're also going to have like bone-chilling cold. They say the coldest 2 or 3 days of the entire winter season are coming up this week, of course. But I can deal with that. It'll be happening before surgery, so that's a good thing. But it might put a damper on me being able to get some of the outside storage compartments underneath the belly of the RV sorted out and organized, or dumping stuff. We'll see. Wish me luck on that. So that said, hope everybody has a bonjour, a bonsoir. I will see you again soon, and au revoir.